Corey Perry, the talk of the NHL, and it's not due to his goal scoring. And Patrick Kane finally making a decision, joining the Detroit Red Wings. All that and more on this episode of the J&J Sports Podcast. Welcome. I'm your host, Johnny, a.k.a. Jay Froner, along with my co-host, the always wonderful Mr. Joe Montecavo. How are we doing today, sir?
Johnny, I feel like we're out of a scene here of American Pie with Stifler's mom here with the Corey Perry situation.
I know. You know what? A lot of drama surrounding the Chicago Blackhawks. But you know what? Sometimes the NHL needs some drama. I find out of all the leagues that it really goes on.
Well, the Blackhawks are the last team that needs this drama right now. After what they went through there with Kyle Beach and was that in 2010, and then it's resurfaced a couple of years ago.
Yeah, exactly. In 2021, clearly the Chicago Blackhawks not taking any chances with this incident, immediately terminating Corey Perry's contract. Just recently cleared waivers as well. So I actually saw a report, I think it was the Edmonton Sun, saying should the Oilers sign Corey Perry? What do you think about that?
Just keep him away from all the moms.
Well, look, I mean, those were the rumors to start off this whole scenario about him and Bedard's mom. I mean, I think the GM Cal Davidson immediately shut that down. I mean, there were still speculations, right? You know, the GM said is going to say what people want to hear. He said it was frankly disgusting. But I mean, now we're hearing that it may be due to an incident with someone that works in the organization of the Chicago Blackhawks. Might also be due to alcohol. But I mean, what kind of story doesn't usually involve alcohol when it comes to something like this? What are your thoughts on this? Do you think?
I don't think he nailed Bedard's mom. I don't think it's that.
No, I mean, come on, man.
Would you even cut someone for that? I mean,
if it wasn't Bedard, no. If it wasn't Bedard, I mean, of all people's moms, I mean, come on, the guy that's supposed to take.
That sounds like a good internet rumor started on Twitter.
Yeah, I wonder who. Exactly, I wonder who the person who was the first one to start this rumor. I'm sure they got lots of views for it, right? But look, we won't dive too deep into this. I mean. Look, I don't think
it had to have been something pretty serious for you to terminate someone's contract.
Yeah, exactly. They didn't want, like we said at the beginning of the episode, right? They're not going to take any chances after everything that happened back in 2021 with the Kyle Beach incident, right? So Perry gone. Hopefully, with Chicago that after they terminated his contract that night, I mean, Chicago did still win the game 4-3 against Seattle, right? So. It wasn't. They weren't concerned with the rumors. So glad to see that.
What's your guess?
I think it's probably more an internal thing with someone in the organization. I don't think.
I think it would probably have to be that, or another thing I was thinking of when the story first came out was maybe is it gambling related, something along those lines.
Yeah,
but I think that would have surfaced already right now if it was related to gambling.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of that going around in all sports, right? The gambling situation, but. Yeah, I don't think it'll be Bedard. I think he's smart. Corey Perry, I think he's smarter than that. Especially, like I said, Bedard. Out of all people, why would you do that to the player that's supposed to take you to the promised land? If he was a no-namer, well, I don't want to say no-namer. If you're in the NHL, obviously people know who you are. But you know what I mean. If it was someone down the lineup, I don't think
it's the perfect rumor.
Yeah, exactly.
Bedard, the rookie, 18 years old. Yeah,
caught traction and went all around the world, right? But so that I'm pretty sure that's it about that. Next topic we want to talk about, which is a little bit more important, which is Patrick Kane deciding to join the Red Wings. Now, personally, I didn't see this coming. You?
No, neither did I. I mean, we did a podcast a few days ago trying to guess where he'd go, and neither of us mentioned Detroit.
No, I didn't see anyone talk about Detroit at all. So signing for $2.75 million. Something else that I found, I was very surprised that he took that. But I'll just give a little shout out to one of our viewers, Rome Hockey, the big Buffalo fan. He actually wrote in our comments that he'll probably sign for about that price, about $2 million.
Yeah.
And I thought he was crazy, but he was clearly right. So,
well, I mean, at this point in the season, I would say, I guess, now with the addition of Patrick Kane, you could say, I guess, the Red Wings are at least a playoff contender, a legit playoff contender. I'm not sure if they're a Stanley Cup contender yet.
Yeah,
but he's definitely going to help them out a lot. I mean, what kind of Kane are you going to get? I mean, I think the Red Wings are obviously banking on him kind of getting back to his old form. I mean, he's been out for, 5-6 months now. He hasn't played. He's coming off hip surgery.
Exactly around that time. he did say in an interview that I think it was Biz Nasty that asked him the question how he feels with that hip, pushing off it. And he
Yeah,
says he feels better than he has in the last 2 seasons, not just last year, but even the season before that, where he did still put up decent numbers. So he was saying his lateral movement was a bit off, the past 2 seasons. So hopefully he's not lying. Hopefully he can be back to that the old school Patrick Kane. Now I'm sure Alex DeBrincat had a lot to do with this move as well.
yeah, they're reunited. They were together there in Chicago. Again, I mean, for the price tag and just the potential and everything, and also what is he going to bring to the locker room? I'm sure he's going to give them all a boost, morale, big morale boost there in the locker room. So yeah, I think if Patrick Kane is 70-80% of what he used to be, I think that's a fantastic addition for the Red Wings, especially even at $2.75 million. And yeah, I think he can really help them out.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, like you said, they're already performing pretty well. So with the addition of Patrick Kane, I think it will take them to, like you said, a playoff contender for sure.
Yeah.
Now he's not going to be making his debut for another, well, I think a few weeks. I think I saw
Yeah,
7
I
to
think
10
they said
days.
it's at least another week. Yeah, 7 to 10
Exactly.
days. And
The Red Wings are a little bit, in my opinion, a bit thin on the wing. Other than the Brickett Raymond, who seems to be
yeah,
coming back into form. I'll throw David Perron in there. He's not a bad winger as well. But yeah, I feel they're in desperate need. So it's good to see them getting Patrick Kane.
yeah.
Now, where do you think he'll play up in that lineup? Do you have any predictions?
He'll probably well, he's
First
going to have
line?
to be in the top six. Yeah, versus second line right wing. I mean, I guess it depends the pairings how they work that out.
Yeah, exactly. So it would be nice to see him on the power play too. Hopefully, he can get back to his old self. But
Yeah,
it'll probably take him a couple of games for sure.
yeah, and now that could also it could probably if he is an impact player, it's going to affect the division. I mean, there's still the Bruins, the Leafs, the Lightning, the Panthers, and I guess now the Red Wings all fighting for a playoff spot.
Yeah, exactly. It'll be fun to watch. I'm glad. I think everyone that's a fan is glad to see him back. Hopefully, like I said, he could get back to his former self. But other than that, that's it for this episode. Let us know what you guys think in the comments. How Patrick Kane is gonna do, and if you want to comment on Corey Perry, go ahead as well.
Yeah, let us know your wild theories
Yeah,
and stories.
exactly. Exactly. Till then, guys, please like and subscribe if you like the content. You want to see more of us. Till then, have yourselves a good night.